Okay, I forgot to tell you. Another product that I like to use instead of this, I just recently started using it. Instead of this leather balm is this Resolene. It's called Neutral Resolene Protective Acrylic Finish for Leather. And it's flexible, so don't let the word acrylic scare you. It's not going to get all stiff. The way that I put this on, and I'll actually do it on the other bag, you don't have to buff this. You do have to buff this with either a brush or a microfiber cloth. But on this one, you don't have to. And I actually used it around the trim on my Neverfull that was in my video the other day. The one, by the way, I'm still using that Neverfull. I'm on that train, I told you. Boop, boop. Okay, so you just get this. And I just put it on, I put it on the trim. I don't really put it on the bigger parts. Like, I still like the leather balm for the big areas. But for like the little parts, well, not even this part, but like around the trim and stuff, on the like on the Speedy bag, I put it on the trim, like the piping. I like this for piping and for the tops, the trim. That's what I like it for. Just because I feel like it's going to give a little hardier protection, and the jury's still out because I've only used it a couple times. But I put it on with Q-tip because you don't have to be as quick. I mean, you do, but I don't know, this is just different. You have to work really fast with this, with the leather balm. But with the acrylic, I just put a Q-tip in there and got it on, and then I just, wiped it really fast around, just got it on there on both sides, on the top, and, you only have to dip it like 3 times to get around the whole thing. But like I said, I really think that protecting bags that have leather trim is important because, as you know, on a lot of the older bags, they can crack and they just look kind of ratch. And fortunately, these two Noe bags are not cracked at all. I mean, this bag has a really pretty patina to it, and so does the other one. But the leather is beautiful, and I almost feel like the leather trim on these, which these bags are like 90s bags, I think, it's hardier. Like it's just hardy, more hardy than on my Neverfull bag. And I wish they still made it like this hardy because you can just tell it just feels thicker. But anyway, okay, I just wanted to tell you that. I'm going to use it on the other one. I'm not using it on this one. And now that I've talked a lot, now I can go ahead and buff it. So you just get your little microfiber bag and you just buff. You just gently go back and forth, kind of fast. And the final look on it is so pretty, y'all. It's like this really pretty satiny, not shiny, not crazy shiny. I am not a fan of gloss, okay? When I redo furniture, I never use gloss. I never use high gloss. I don't even use semi-gloss. I use satin because you can always add gloss if you want to. Once you use that satin or gloss paint, there ain't no going back. See? Look at that. Woo! It's pretty. And then the side, okay, same thing. I'm just going to do this on the side. Now, again, the saddle soap, depending on the severity of the water stains, it doesn't necessarily make them go away. It does lighten them up. But I don't want you to think like this is like magic in a can, like it's just going to take every single mark away. But it definitely is a couple of levels improvement on the bags. And I've told you all 100 times, my house has terrible lighting, so unfortunately you can't really even tell what the final. I mean, this is the one that had, well, so you can still kind of see it depending on how I have a light. And actually in this, you can still see it pretty dark, it seems. But when you're looking at it like where I am, it's fine. And tomorrow it'll probably be even lighter. Okay, and then around the top, I just buff this really quick. You don't have to go crazy on it. Just kind of buff it around like that. And so anyway, that's what I do. So again, I use the saddle soaps from Phoebe's, okay, either the neutral, or the clear, the leather, yellow tint. Again, you can get kiwi. I'm not a fan of kiwi, but what have you. Do whatever you want. And then Brasso for all the hardware. Non-alcohol wipes. There's those. The Duragloss, Advanced Auto Parts, or I think someone messaged me and said that they had to order it off Amazon, I believe, or maybe it was Walmart.com, I'm not sure. And then these two finishing products for, if you want to use, I think they're both fine. I've used this one the most, but it's just more steps because you have to let it set for a second and then you go back and you buff it out. And then this one, I don't really want to use this protectant for a big area of leather. I just want to use it for like smaller things. So for piping, yes, piping for sure. But here you go. That's what I do. What else do I have? Oh, that's it. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. And then I will just come back really quick in the morning, just with like after it sets overnight. It just seems like there's something about letting everything set overnight and getting like completely dry that just makes an even bigger difference. And plus, it'll be brighter in my house, and so hopefully it'll have like a different look. But anyway, that's just all the steps that I do, and I hope this was helpful. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, night night.